But anyway, getting straight into the content for today. But first off, PSA, because I wanted to bring this at the front of the episode this time. I talked about this before on one of the episodes. I cut it out in the end, though. Some people have been reaching out to me. I want to bring it to the start this time. So I think it's really, really important. One of these people, and I'm going to say where the person who reached out to me with this said that they're from, because it's very, very important that people know the area that I'm referring to here. Because this area that I'm about to mention, the person mentioned to me, one of the people I'm going to be talking about now, who shall remain anonymous, but have it on good authority that some bad things have been happening in Wales from these people's testimony. This person reached out to me from Pontypridd, mentioned that there was a large influx of boat people that went into Pontypridd recently, to the extent they actually had a town hall about it recently, because it was abundantly clear that the things that we've seen going on in Luton, the things that we've seen going on in Rotherham, the things that we've seen going on all up and down the country, England in particular, things that are going on in the cities in Wales at the moment, that kids are getting snatched off street corners. By these people, and obviously there's only bad motivations for people who are not of this place. There's only bad motivations for anybody who's not their kid's parents, really, or a member of that family that's looking out for them to do that, right? Nobody who's not in that kid's family, and even when people are doing it within the family, again, with how evil the world is at the moment, you have to be on your guard with regards to everything. But with this large influx of people, we're now seeing a dramatic uptick, as has happened time and time again, with kids being snatched and kids being put in danger, to, as I said, the extent that the community had a town hall about it. So if you live in this area, please be vigilant. Please hold your political leaders to account. Please bring this up. Please make your voices known. Please get together and peacefully protest. We've seen in Epping in particular that the only way things like this get done is by peaceful mass action, okay? Peaceful mass action. And the police will agitate you. Antifa and other far leftist groups that are sympathetic to these causes will agitate you. That's exactly what they're there to do. Please be vigilant. Please watch over your kids. Please be careful when they're walking home from school. If they walk to and from school, might be best maybe if you can organize it with your work so that you can walk with them, or that you can take them to school and pick them up. It is very, very scary. It is very, very scary what's been going on. And another person who reached out to me, I can't say where this person's from because I don't know, but they reached out to me because they wanted to, again, these are just concerned people that are bringing this to me, because people don't realize the scale of the problem that's going on in this country, because what's going on is akin to something that is creeping across the nation but cannot be seen. It's a bit like carbon monoxide, right? When carbon monoxide builds up in a room, you can't smell it, you can't taste it, but the next thing you know, you keel over and you die, right? So that's what's going on at the moment, because we've seen a dramatic shift, according to this person and their authority, in the last 20 years, right? In the last 20 years of foreigners who've come here claiming benefits versus native English people. So this person gave it to me in confidence, obviously, but gave me the go-ahead to bring this information forward to you, that in their 20 years of work, when they first started, they would maybe see 1 in 50 or so of foreigners, non-native people coming in and claiming benefits and stuff like that, right? Well, 20 years later, that is completely inverted. To the point now where it may be 1 to 2 days before they even see a British person. And when they're dealing with 50 to 60 cases a day, that shows you how many cases of benefits that they are dealing with. And it's not just unique to them either. They tell me that it's not just unique to them, right? So this is very, very alarming. In 20 years, in one single generation, we've seen foreigners now coming in and are claiming benefits to the extent where you can now go and, for across 1 or 2 day period, not see a single British person coming in to claim benefits. That's the kind of stuff that we're dealing with. You don't see it very often because people are so busy nowadays. People are so busy with work. People are so busy usually with their head down on their phones, on video games, etc. All of these different things, we don't see it because not all of us are working within these sectors, right? We've got our own lives that we want to be getting on with. Our own lives, our own businesses we want to build, families we want to have, businesses we want to build so that we can provide for the families that we want to have, right? And maybe pass some things down, but obviously somebody's going to have their say on that in a moment at the end of the episode, ladies and gentlemen. But I wanted to make you aware of that, especially if you live in the Pontypridd area. Please keep your children safe, and really, if you live in any of these areas, because even I see it now in areas where I go to, more and more unfamiliar faces that are not of our people. More and more unfamiliar faces are not of our people. And it's okay for you to notice this stuff, ladies and gentlemen. It's okay for you to notice this stuff and understand that this stuff should not be happening in the numbers that it is. And that immigration, sadly, is being used as a weapon by greedy political leaders that want to take your democratic votes from you. Okay, so we need to hold them to account. We need to hold them to account. But first off, it starts with generating awareness. That's why I set up this show. I wanted to be one of the many voices out there that are trying to draw attention to this, because sadly, there's so many people that either just want to stay asleep, they don't want to wake up, they want to stay asleep, or they simply don't know that it's going on. They're ready to wake up, but they don't know that they need to. So please share this around. If you're seeing this, I would imagine it'll probably be coming out on the weekend when I will be away. So after you see this, there probably won't be a show until midway through next week. So I'll probably be targeting for the next show. Let me see. It's the 21st today. Probably around about the 26th or 27th, maybe even the 28th. That time for when the next show is up. Apologies, I might not be able to, again, do a long form show because I won't be taking my stuff away with me. Okay, it's a few days away that we've got. I want to make the most of it, have a little bit of a relax, because things have been very, very stressful. Things have been very, very stressful. So anyway, so get that out of the way. Main topics of today. And for last thing, thank you to the people that reached out to me. Thank you for having the courage to come through and tell me this, because obviously by doing so and allowing me to bring this information forward now, you, even if you remain anonymous, right, which you will, because I won't say who you are. Obviously, I won't say anything about you. It is a massive risk. It is a massive risk, especially in today's Orwellian, cultural revolution, CCP-like society, right? That is like a picnic Orwell is like a picnic in comparison to what is happening, right? So, thank you. Thank you so much for having the courage to do that, guys. I really do appreciate it.